Good evening, everybody. I hope you are having a good Sunday, but come on in, come on in. So listen, y'all already know Yandy and Mendeecees have been going through it these past few months. They just cannot catch a break. First, we had Rashida and Kirk out here throwing shade, claiming Mendeecees has been cheating on his longtime girlfriend Yandy. And now I'm on Facebook minding my business, and I come across this post that says, "Okay, it's been a week and I held up my end of the deal." What deal was this? It goes on to say, "Just want y'all to know that a friend of mine was hanging out with Mendeecees and Rich Dollars on Sunday, and she sent me this photo. And yes, he was very flirty with a lot of women. And no, he was not wearing his ring. Take that how you want." Ooh. Now here comes TashaK claiming she's got receipts of Mendeecees cheating. She dropped a voice memo that's allegedly him, plus some screenshots of text messages between him and this so-called side chick. Now, these receipts are very subjective because that voice memo, I'm not going to lie, to me, it didn't even sound like Mendeecees, just being honest. But I'm going to let y'all be the judge. Still, I have to ask, why are folks so pressed to dig up receipts on this man? Is it really about wanting the best for Yandy, or do some people just want to see her relationship, I mean not marriage, since folks say they're not even married, fall apart? Either way, I don't care. Y'all let me know what you think. Now I'm about to go ahead and play TashaK's video where she's dropping these alleged receipts, and I'll be back after that.
The receipts that we just got on Mendeecees, we all knew when he was on Love and Hip Hop and he was talking about Yandy wasn't taking care of her wifely duty and she would rather work than take care of him. His ego was bruised because, you know, he was kind of limited at what he could do. He was used to being a dope boy that was wanted by everybody, and now Yandy don't really need this nigga. And so this is the type of nigga here that needs women to make him feel like a man because he is shaped and talks just like a female. Mendeecees is giving stud. His son is more masculine than him, bitch. Now, so we just got word in real time. Some receipts were sent to us. We did promise the girl that we would give her anonymity. He knows who she is because he blocked her today. Put up the block receipt. That was fast. And, you know, she got her receipts before. I asked her to send a screenshot of the DMs, and she did that. So let me pull up mine. So the voice note, we got him. Give me 1 second. He goes in the next text, like real bad. She says, "You can have me." He says, "I can't even front no more. She said, "I'll let you have me." He said, "We'll see." And then she goes, "I will." She's from North Carolina, by the way. He goes, "You know, you be busy." And then she goes, "So you don't want me?" And then he goes, "I do, absolutely do." We have a voice recording. Let's go.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But yeah, usually, beautiful women are not into pleasing men, or just, they make it all about themselves, and, well, I mean, it's amazing.
Just trying to figure out, like, was he talking about Yandy? You know, there's beautiful women out here, but they're not willing to please men, because he did say that on Love and Hip Hop. He said on Love and Hip Hop, like, she's not pleasing me. She's very beautiful, but but you seem like a pleaser. And that's, very attractive. Why would he be telling another woman that women out here aren't willing to please men, but she sounds like she does? That's very attractive to him. He don't sound like a married man. That boy horny. He real horny. He sound like he was like hard. What y'all think Yandy gonna say to this? Is she gonna say she sent the receipts? He was talking to me. We was role playing.
Let's get into these messages. He was basically texting her stuff like, "I want you. I want you bad. I want to kiss you. How's your day?" You know, that kind of talk. But here's what stood out. Mendeecees was sending voice notes, and she was sending some back too. Now, it would have been real helpful to hear her voice notes as well. I'm just saying. And Mendeecees, when you're out here hanging with Rich Dollars, it's not hard for folks to assume the worst, because we all know what kind of man Rich is. And they say, you are the company you keep. I'm just saying. And Yandy, girl, you are my homegirl in my head, and I hate this for you. I don't like it one bit. Whether you choose to stay with him or leave, that's your business. But if this is true, you deserve so much better. that said, I don't know. I listened to the audio again and honestly, I'm still unsure. Because these days, reality ain't even real anymore. I don't know what's legit and what's fake. Messages can be edited. Voice notes can be made with AI. And people, they play dirty. But you already know Mad, in her usual dramatic fashion, had to jump in too. She said, "Let this be clear, but when you come against the grain, it's a war you will never win. In that order, never check what can't be checked." Then she tags Unwind with TashaK and says, "This is not directed towards you, baby. It's to the guilty parties." That's a lie, okay, Mama D, somebody had to say it. You should worry about your palace in shambles. To come with fake receipts from 2023 is crazy. Jealousy? Rashida gets cheated on daily, with his son there every day, watching her face. She has to know her husband was deep inside that thing before going to sleep. But I would love to see the receipts. Saying she's happy to break up a marriage is crazy. All because people miserable. God don't like ugly, remember that. Then somebody else jumped in and said to Mom, "Oh my God, this woman is such an evil, messy spirit. But what makes you laugh, for money or whatever the purpose, will make you cry one day. At her age, she should be mending bridges, not steady blowing them up. Like I said, God's going to make examples of a lot of them one day soon. Watch." Oh, okay, they let Mama D have it, honey. Someone else said, "We all know you can't stay out of Scrappy's business, and you want your own son. You jealous of Bambi because you ain't attractive. Oh my God, your neck too long. You look like a llama. Stop hating on the Bam. She hella pretty. Your diss track was trash, just like Spice's track. You and Spice are not cute by a long shot. Y'all, this wasn't even Mama D's Instagram, but they went in on her, honey. Phew. So, let me know what y'all think down in the comments. Does that voice memo sound like Mendes to you? Is it really Yandy involved, or is it AI? Are those messages even real, or is this all just another setup tied back to Yandy somehow? Drop your thoughts below. Give this video a thumbs up, and I'll catch you all next time. Bye. Good evening, everybody. I hope y'all are having a good Sunday. But come on in, come on in. So listen, y'all already know Yandy and Mendes have been going through it these past few months. They just cannot catch a break. First, we had Rashida and Kirk out here throwing shade, claiming Mendes has been cheating on his longtime girlfriend Yandy. And now I'm on Facebook, minding my business, and I come across this post that says, "Okay, it's been a week, and I held up my end of the deal." What deal was this? It goes on to say, "Just want y'all to know that a friend of mine was hanging out with Mendes and Rich Dollaz on Sunday, and she sent me this photo. And yes, he was very flirty with a lot of women, and no, he was not wearing his ring. Take that how you want." Ooh. Now here comes TashaK claiming she's got receipts of Mendes's cheating. She dropped a voice memo that's allegedly him, plus some screenshots of text messages between him and this so-called side chick. Now, these receipts? Very subjective. Because that voice memo, I'm not going to lie, to me, it didn't even sound like Mendes. Just being honest. But I'm going to let y'all be the judge. Still, I have to ask, why are folks so pressed to dig up receipts on this man? Is it really about wanting the best for Yandy? Or do some people just want to see her relationship, I mean not marriage, since folks say they're not even married, fall apart? Either way, I don't care. Y'all let me know what you think. Now I'm about to go ahead and play TashaK's video where she's dropping these alleged receipts, and I'll be back after that. On the other hand, some fans are defending Yandy, calling the accusations petty, jealous lies aimed at tearing down a powerful woman. They point out that the so-called best friend hasn't been seen with Yandy in over a year, and that her motives seem rooted in bitterness, not truth. Still, others aren't so quick to dismiss it, especially considering how Yandy has been moving lately. Fewer posts with Mendeecees, more solo brand appearances, cryptic captions, and most recently, a vacation trip to Ghana where she was notably not wearing her wedding ring. Let's not forget that just last season, tension was already showing between Yandy and Mendeecees. Fans clocked the coldness, the uncomfortable exchanges during their counseling session, and even that viral moment when Mendeecees admitted he wasn't sure he would have held her down if the roles were reversed. That hurt Yandy and viewers. But now, with this new allegation, some are wondering if that response wasn't just cold, but calculated. What makes all of this even messier is the timing. Yandy has multiple projects on the line right now, a skincare brand launch, a wellness retreat, and a new docuseries focused on Black entrepreneurship. The last thing she needs is a public cheating scandal casting a shadow over her reputation. And then there's Mendeecees. As of this recording, He hasn't made any public statement, but the internet noticed that he unfollowed several fan pages dedicated to their relationship. Even more telling, he removed their anniversary post from his Instagram timeline. It's subtle, but fans of love and hip-hop know that in the reality TV world, those little social media shifts mean everything. As for the so-called best friend, she's doubling down. In another post, she wrote, "She wanted to play me like I was disposable. Okay? But don't forget who knew all your secrets. I stayed silent through the prison years, the baby mama drama, even that one time she almost slipped up at the industry mixer. I got receipts. Keep playing." So the million-dollar question is, who's telling the truth? Is this just a bitter ex-friend trying to claw her way back into relevance by attacking a public figure? Or is this a calculated exposure, one that Yendi knew was coming but couldn't stop? And what about Mendeecees? Will he stay silent? Will he leave? Or will the couple do what so many love and hip-hop couples do, put their pain on camera, monetize it, and turn the scandal into another storyline? At this point, nothing's off the table. One thing is clear, the image of Yendi as the perfect wife is cracking. And whether it shatters or gets repaired depends on what happens next.
So what do you think?
Did Yendi really cheat on Mendeecees? Or is this a messy smear campaign from someone she cut off? Should Mendeecees walk away? Or does everyone deserve forgiveness? Drop your thoughts in the comments because this one is wild and it's far from over. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more love and hip-hop tea, breaking celebrity drama, and updates as this story unfolds. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. It started with whispers. Then came the accusations. Now there are receipts, photos, and a public confession that has the internet in a chokehold. For years, Yendi Smith and Mendeecees Harris stood tall as love and hip-hop Atlanta's power couple, weathering rumors, prison bids, and cast feuds like unbreakable partners. But that image is cracking fast. Because while Mendeecees has been accused of cheating in the past, this time it's Yendi in the hot seat, and the evidence is way too detailed to ignore. A former friend has come forward. Screenshots are flying across social media. A London-based trainer named Michael Aduse just broke his silence, and fans are asking the question no one ever thought they'd have to ask. Was Yendi Smith sneaking across the globe for a secret affair while her marriage slowly crumbled behind the scenes? From Kirk and Rashida throwing fuel on the fire, to Jasmine Washington's messy revenge, to a scandal that's now international, this is the most shocking twist in the Yendi and Mendeecees story yet. And trust, this ain't just gossip anymore, this is war. Long before the cheating receipts hit the internet, this storm had already been brewing. And it all started when Yendi Smith stepped into a fight that wasn't hers to begin with. At the time, Kirk and Rashida were once again caught up in drama, with Jasmine Washington, the woman who famously had a child with Kirk during his scandalous affair. Yendi, trying to be the peacemaker or maybe just loyal to Rashida, stepped in and called Jasmine out. She thought she was defending a friend. But Jasmine? She took it personally. Instead of backing down, Jasmine clapped back with a bomb of her own. She alleged that Mendeecees, Yendi's husband, was out here doing dirt too. Jasmine claimed she knew a woman who had allegedly been involved with Mendeecees behind Yendi's back. The woman, according to Jasmine, was too scared to speak up publicly, but the accusation was clear. Mendeecees wasn't faithful either. And that's where things really started to spiral. Yendi was blindsided. What began as her stepping in to back Rashida quickly turned into her defending her own marriage.
And it didn't end there.
Because later in the season, Jasmine pulled up again, this time with a friend by her side, and things turned physical. A scuffle broke out. Emotions flared. The line between friendship and betrayal got blurrier by the minute. That moment planted the first real seed of doubt in the viewers' minds. If Jasmine was lying, why was Yendi so defensive? And if she was telling the truth, how deep did the rabbit hole really go? Turns out this was just the beginning. As the dust settled from the chaos with Jasmine, fans expected Kirk and Rashida to finally take accountability for the mess that started it all. But instead of clearing things up, the Frosts decided to add even more smoke, and this time, they came for Yendi and Mendeecees directly. During a sit-down with Carlos King, Kirk and Rashida were asked about the fallout and whether they believed the cheating rumors surrounding Mendeecees. Rather than shut it down, Rashida dropped a subtle but pointed bombshell. She and Kirk had heard those same rumors too. Then, just when fans thought they were done, Rashida insinuated something even messier, suggesting that Mendeecees and Yendi might be in